Hey YouTube, welcome back to the RC Printer YouTube channel. Today I wanted to just put out a quick video to give you guys a sneak peek on what I've been working on. This is the 3DSets Buggy, which is like a replica of a Volkswagen Beetle dune buggy. I'll be posting a full build guide of this thing within the next few days, but I got a lot of video to sort through, so it's going to take a little while. The first thing to note here is that I have gone with the standard body styling for it. There is a couple other body styles that you can do. One which is more like the regular car, which actually has the lights moved over onto the fenders, and another one which is more like a convertible that you can do as well, but I like this one, so I just went with the standard body and the standard fenders for my build. Obviously, in terms of a color scheme here, I've gone with this purple with yellow bars, and you can see the yellow bars are on the inside of the car as well. And then I've gone with gray for some of the detailing and black for the chassis underneath. And then I've used gold in a few different places, so used gold for the engine down there, and inside here you can see the seats are gold as well. So I'll just open up the door, and that's what the cockpit looks like. One thing I didn't do was add any lights to it. You can actually drill those out and add your own lights on the front, and in the back of the vehicle as well you can put lights here. Again, I haven't done it, but that is something you can do, and it's something I might do later. The windows here on this vehicle are plastic. What I did was I actually used clear plastic Duotang cover, just cut them out to size. 3DSets gives you little templates, and it's really easy to cut those out with just some scissors, so that worked out really well. I did spend quite a while one day looking for this type of plastic film off Amazon. I couldn't find it. It was really hard to get online, but in their build guide they say you can actually use the plastic from the folders, and that has worked great. So the wheels I've decided to go with, there's two different wheels that you can print. One is this one, which is the wheels A, and then they also have a wheel B option which comes with a hubcap. And then I went with J Concept flip out tires, and they're all right. I like the back ones quite a bit. They're nice and wide. See if you can see that there. But the front ones aren't supposed to be this thin, so I'm either probably going to end up replacing them or printing a wider front wheel just to make those fit a bit better. One thing about the vehicle right off the bat here that I'm not loving is just the ride height. So these back wheels here, they're not riding super great. I think it's mostly in the back, it's mostly the shocks are too powerful, so I'm going to go in there and either replace the springs or just turn the little setting on it just to decrease the shock power. And then on the front, it's actually riding way too high, and front and rear you can change the shock mount, and there's 3 different locations. So I think I'm in the middle location right now, and I'm just gonna bring it up a bit, I guess, just to decrease this ride height there, and that should look a little bit better. Another really cool thing I love about this model is these door handles. They actually work. All the doors on the vehicle actually work. So if I pull here, I can actually open the door. And you can see inside that there's this little mechanism here, this little spring that springs back and forth and allows this door hinge here to open when I pull the handle out. Like that. And it just clips into a little M3 bolt right there. So the hood is actually fully functional as well, and I can pop that up with my fingernail like that. And you can see under the hood, and my receiver's in there. All the other connections are hidden underneath. And then the hinge actually just snaps nicely into place as well. And then I have another rear hood here, so you can get a little bit better look at the engine, or the 3D printed engine. If you flip that up, and I custom printed my own little license plate there with RCP, but the stock one says 3DSets. Everything was printed in PLA. It didn't require any flexible filament or any heat sensitive filament as long as you are going with the brushless motor. So I've used a brushless motor in this one. There is a brushed option, but they highly recommend the brushless one. So it seems to have a decent amount of power so far. I've just given a little bit of a test run on the floor, and it seems to be doing pretty well. But I'm going to fix some of the ride height issues I was talking about before I get it outside. So flip it on its side here so you can see the bottom. The motor actually resides in here, and it's a belt driven rear-wheel drive buggy. So that is our 3DSets buggy build. So far I'm really excited about how awesome it looks, and I can't wait to get it out and test it on the track.